could have told me you were expecting something.
It wasn't.
Well, don't be trying anything, you'll be getting it worse.
Sure, I'll get any worse.
How do?
Christy, what the fuck are you fellas doing out this way? Now come on in ahead for yourselves. I was just in the middle of shooting me down. What's this all about now?
Does the word splinter group mean anything to you?
Splinter group. Splinter group is 2 words.
Mr. Cocksure,
He's not so cocksure now, is he, Christy?
he's not.
He is.
Just not Joy.
He is. He's still cocksure.
All right, Joy, for fix's sake now. Throw your guns on the table there, Patrick, and easy. Skag Toby was the last straw, Patrick. Messing around teasing your marijuana gobshites is fine, but when you drop one of the big time boys into the equation, fellow without whom there'd be no financing for your ferry crossings and your chip shop maneuvers. Not only to cut the nose off them. All well and good, the bit of microsurgery may do the trick later, but to then feed it to his cocker spaniel. A dog never did no one harm. And choked himself to death on it.
I don't like dogs, I don't.
He was frightened by a corgi as a little bit.
Skag Toby watched that dog choke. And sticking your fingers in then where his nose used to be if he tried to help it. And when then, he taught the splinter groups. And splinter groups are just 2 fellas. Which isn't a splinter group at all, it's just 2 fellas!
In a mood!
In a mood? Oh boy. That's the time we got to take a long, hard look at ourselves and say, oh, this has got to end now. All this has got to end.
You never let bygones be bygones, Christy.
Oh, yeah. You stuck me feckin' eye out.
I've apologized for that, I missed the day.
Playing murder in the dark with a crossbow like a schoolchild.
Who is that? Christy, you wouldn't be shooting me in front of me dad now, would you?
You're behind your dad.
It's the principal I'm saying. Brendan.
Oh, principal.
Dad,
Hmm?
you wouldn't want to see me killed in front of you, would you? Wouldn't it be a trauma?
I couldn't give a feck. Weren't you about to shoot me in the feckin' head?
Dad, I was just thinking with you. You think I'd have done it?
Aye.
Take me out into the road, Christy. No one ever comes down that lonely road. Not a struggle I'll give to you. I know this will come in someday. Just not so soon. And from friends. Just take me out into a ditch. Burying will be mildly easier for you. Only you give me a minute to say a prayer for my poor cat died recently in self-same road.
Your poor cat, is it?
It is, why?
We heard tell of your cat dying, Patrick, and sorry we were. You have to have the 2 spots of bad news in the 1 week. Your cat dying and you being shot through the brains. It's awful hard luck.
And I'll tell you this, boys. One of them spots of news does make me sadder than the other, but I bet in 100 years you'll never guess which.
Your cat dying makes you sadder.
It's right, Joey. It was always the sensitive one.
Thank you, Patrick. I always tried.
Tie his hands, Joe. We'll walk him the road for himself. There's no terrible hard feelings in this execution. He was always a good soldier, Patrick. Over enthusiastic.
How full of memories of wee Thomas's houses. I was asleep in the arms he'd fall, the armchair there. Hey, very young. How he'd poo in a corner when you were drunk and you'd forget to let him out. And he'd look embarrassed the next day, like you were before a while. How he through a hole in the wall he'd come after chasing Scar the leg to the island. And you'd be pulling your hair off for fear something happened to him, you'd be. And then coming in and like, what was all the fuss about? There was something getting me in the way. He won't be prancing in today.
Indeed he won't be.
What do you mean, indeed he won't be?
No, I'm just saying it's awful hard to prance when you're burdened shite, your head knocked out your ass. Come on, you damn metal!
Fucking shit! Outside! Fucking cat killer, you shit!
Yeah. Cut the rest of your hair off while you're at it, you bully.
I'll be back for you. And you too.
In your dreams you'll be back, you loob.
And not in me dreams at all. In 10 minutes.
I won't be back in 10 minutes, Patrick. You'll be dead in 10 minutes!
We'll be seeing about that. I'd have gone easy to this deck chip then.
You have 3 guns to your head and you're bound by ropes, sure.
Something will turn up.
Something else turned up.
He's just trying to make you nervous, Joey.
He's fucking succeeded, Christy.
Didn't I tell you he'd shit himself, Christy?
I'll be back for you, long-haired boy.
Do? And bring your drippy cat with you. You can both take me all these still lose!
I can feel it.
It's always been like that, hasn't
I think he may have gotten worse now.
it? Very sad now, don't you?
Sad? Why?
Sad them fellows to be shooting your son's head off.
Not really, if I think about it.
No, I suppose once your son tries to execute you, it does change your feelings on the matter.
You lose respect.
Wouldn't have killed them to untie us, you know. Actually, it might have killed them to untie us.
Might if they had to concentrate at all times with that mad fag.
Let them concentrate a moment longer, so it'll be over. Them fellas will be gone, and your son will be dead, and Inishmore can get back to normal.
He's right. It's incidents like this that does put tourists off Ireland.
I'll be back again for you! He's not back yet. Or will he be?
You're nice.
What kind of a noise?
Clicking.
No?
No.
You?
No.
Oh.
Good.
Hi.